Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Novita from English Department University of Kuningan. Welcome to Dalbang School. Here I will present about the descriptive text. But before that, I want to ask you, have you learned about this material? Not yet? Okay, no problem. So, today, let's learn together about this material and let's start the class. Okay, let's start the class with the first section of the descriptive text. It's about definition. Descriptive text is the text describe or showing something like person, things, place, and animal. The writer creates a word picture of person, place, object, and emotion using a careful selection of detail to make an impression of the reader. So, descriptive text is the text that describes something in order the reader or listener are able to get the same sense as what the writer experienced with his or her sixth sense like look, smell, feel, act, taste, and sound. Now, after you know about the definition of the descriptive text, here we go to the generic structure of the descriptive text. There are two components in descriptive text. For the first is identification. Identification is introducing the subject will be described. It usually occurs in the first paragraph. And then the second component of descriptive text is about description. Description is the characteristic of the subject or explanation like part, quality, or the characteristic of the subjects. Okay, after we know about the generic structure of the descriptive text, here we move the language feature of the descriptive text. Jared and Well, 1994, in page 28, explains some of language feature that use on descriptive text. There are four language feature of the descriptive text that Jared and Well explain. So here we start the explanation. For the first is using simple present. Simple present this tense using to describe an action that is normal, true, or regular. Sometimes it also uses past tense if the things that describe not exist anymore. For example, Paris is the beautiful place in the world. And then the Alhambra became the residence of royalty of the 13th century. And the second is using adjective. Adjective is used for to make a clearer noun. For example, a beautiful kind lady, those ancient books. And the third is using action verb. Action verb is used for telling about information in the sentence and can convey emotion and sense. For example, run, drink, eat, and many others. And the last is specific participant. Specific participant tell about object in specific detail that to be described. It can be particular person, things, or place are being described in specific way. For example, Borobudur Temple, Marina Beach, My Little Sister, and many others. Okay, after we know about definition, generic structure, and language better of descriptive text, here we go to the example of the description text. So let's read the text together. The title of this text is My Older Sister. My older sister. I have an older sister. Her name is Anissa Rahayu. I call her Kak Nisa, and she is 7 years older than me. Although we are siblings, we have some different characteristics and personalities. My sister has black wavy hair, but she dyed it brown. She is 160 centimeters tall and has long legs. Her skin is tan because she likes to travel. She also nice facial pattern. Her face is small, with round eyes and a pointed nose. People like to see her smile and laugh because she has gummy smile. My sister is pretty, but she always denies it. She is also kind to everyone. She likes to buy me some food and ask me to the cinema. Yet sometimes she can annoy my mother. She rarely cleans her room because she is quite busy. She often sleeps a lot of weekend due to her working schedule which is from Monday to Saturday. My sister is a hard-working person who I adore so much. She is the type of older sister who can be relied on. After we read the text, we will doing analysis of the text. Here text color has changed into colorful and every color has some meaning. You can see color sign on the box to know the meaning of it. So let's start the analysis. For the first, we can see my older sister in yellow color. It means the title of the text. The first paragraph is identification. It's shown with golden color. Here, green color is the sign of the specific character. Here, there are three green color to show it like older sister, her, and she. It refers to main character that will be described on the text. Then, here gray color means to present tense. Here the present tense. Her name is Anissa Rahayu and she is 7 years older than me. We move to the second paragraph. Here the text in rose color and its main description part of the text. So, the text continuing the explanation from the first paragraph. This paragraph also changed into colorful and every color explained the meaning from the sentence itself. Green color in sign of the specific character like we explained before. Many green color here used to explain the specific character. Lavender color is the sign of the characteristic of the subject or the character in the text. Here the sentence. Has black wavy hair but she dyed it brown. She is 160 centimeters tall and has long legs. Her skin is tan. Then she also nice facial feature. Then her face is small with round eyes and pointed nose. We move to gray color. It's the sign of the present tense. Here sentence, my sister is pretty, is the kind of the present tense. Even my using green color and pretty using dark gray to show adjective. But is the sign of the present tense. Other sentence is she is also kind to everyone. Now, here we find again the dark gray color is kind of the adjective. Then, sentence is she can annoy my mother. Then she is quite busy. Here the sentence. And then my sister is a hardworking person. Now here is a sign of the present tense. Then hardworking person is the sign of adjective. And the last is the sentence. She is the type of older sister who can be relied on. And the last sign is a red color using for verb. You can see here. Cleans, sleep, working. is the sign of verb is using to explain the activity of the character in the story. So, it's the end of the text analysis. I hope you can understand about my explanation. And then, after it, we will doing an exercise to check your understanding about the material. There are 10 questions with using one text for 5 questions. Text is about descriptive text. So, read the text carefully and don't forget to write down your answer on the book. So, let's start the exercise. This text using for 1 until 5th question. Text. Rowan Atkinson is an English comedian, actor, and writer famous for his title roles in the British television comedies Blackadder, The Thin Blue Line, and Mr. Bean. He has been listed in The Observer as the one of the 50 funniest actors in British comedy. Atkinson is mostly well known as Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson is a quiet thin man. He has fair complexion and black short hair. Some people consider Atkinson the man with the rubber face. In fact, he has really funny face with unique smile. He is in the medium highest of European people. He has a pointed nose, big black eyes, and thick eyebrow. His mustache and sideburns are usually well shaved. He usually wears a men's suit with shirt, collar, trousers, and a pair of shiny shoes. Rowan Atkinson was born in Consett, County Durham on 6 January 1955. He has 2 elder brothers. Atkinson studies electrical engineering at Newcastle University and continued with an MSc at the Queen's College, Oxford. Atkinson married Sunesta Sastry in 1990. The couple has 2 children, Lily and Benjamin, and lives in England in the Northamptonshire. With an estimated wealth of $100 million, Atkinson owns many expensive cars. Question 1. The text mainly describes A. Rowan Atkinson's B. Rowan Atkinson's schools C. Rowan Atkinson's movie D. Comedy festival in England E. TV show in England. Question 2. Rowan Atkinson is a quiet thin man. Paragraph 2. The underlined word had same meaning with the underlined word is thin. A. Stocky B. Athletics C. Skinny D. Chubby E. Muscular. Question 3. The couple has 2 children, Lily and Benjamin. Paragraph 3. The underlined words refers to the underlined word is couple. A. Atkinson and family B. Lily and Benjamin C. Atkinson and his children D. Atkinson and Sunetra Sastry E. Suneta Sastry and her children. Question 4. Here is the characteristic of Atkinson except A. Black short hair B. Big black eyes C. Pointed nose D. Thin man E. Actor and writer. Question 5. From the text, we know that Mr. Bean is A. Atkinson's doctor, B. Atkinson's popular name, C. Atkinson's son, D. Atkinson's wife, E. Atkinson's parent. This text using for 6 until 10 question. Text. Natural Bridge National Park. Natural Bridge National Park is lucial tropical rainforest. It is located 110 km from south of Brisbane and is reached by following the Pacific Highway to Nerang and then by traveling through the Novita Valley. The scenic roadway lies in the shadow of Lamington National Park. The phenomenon of the rock formed into a natural arch and the cave through which a waterfall cascades in a short 1 kilometer walk below a dense rainforest canopy from the main picnic area. Swimming is permitted in the rock pools. Nighttime visitors to the cave will discover the unique feature of the glowworms. Picnic areas offer toilets, barbecue, shelter seats, water, and fireplace. However, overnight camping is not permitted. Question 6. What is the function of paragraph 1? A. As an identification. B. As an orientation. C. As a thesis. D. As a classification. E. As an abstract. Question 7. The text above is in form of A. Report, B. Hortatory exposition, C. Description, D. Narrative, E. Explanation. Question 8. What is the communicative purpose of the text? A. To present two points of view about Natural Bridge National Park. B. To explain the Bridge National Park. C. To describe the Bridge National Park. D. To retell the Bridge National Park. E. To persuade the reader to perceive the Bridge National Park. Question 9. Where is the Natural Bridge National Park located? A. 110 km from south of Brisbane. B. 110 km from Pacific Highway. C. 110 km from Novita Valley. D. 110 km from Lamington National Park. E. 110 km from Nerang. Question 10. The word luscious in the text means A. Succulent, B. Dense, C. Dual, D. Dry, E. Arid. Okay, that's all about the exercise. So good luck everyone for your exercise. Fighting! Okay, after we doing the exercise, let's move to the closing statement of this class. But before that, do you understand about the material? Any questions so far? If there is no question, I will read the conclusion of this section class. Conclusion is descriptive text is a text that describes about something like person, things, place, or animal. Generic structure of this text is identification and description. Some language feature of this text is using simple present, using adjective to make a clearer noun, using verb to telling about information, and using some specific participant. Okay, maybe that's all for my explanation about descriptive text, and it's the end of the class. Thank you for your nice attention. See you later. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.